Hi, my name is SK or Samuel Kuria from Gold Avenue Africa, an investment company right here in Kenya that is engaging in this society to be able to give value to investors. Today I want to talk to you about types of investors. There are two main types of investors, and sometimes we mix them up. And it's important for us to be able to approach this with an understanding. Number one investor is an active investor. Who is an active investor? An active investor is someone who takes capital, puts it into a venture or a business, but they are actively engaged in running the particular business. Types of active investors would ideally be someone in business, an entrepreneur, people who are out there and they are running their own businesses. Entrepreneurs are predominantly active investors. We have to note, not everyone can be an active investor. And this is the myth, that anytime you have money that you can invest, people always assume or conclude that they have to invest actively. Second type of investor that I need to speak about is a passive investor. Who is a passive investor? A passive investor is someone who has an amount that they have saved, accumulated, put aside, and therefore they intend and they seek to find avenues to grow that resource. Growth of resource is very important because that is what the heart and the essence of investment is. A passive investor, in this case, does not actively participate in the investment. This is a person who takes the money, puts it in an institution of multiplication. Examples. Number one, people put money in bonds. It's a passive investment. You're not doing the government infrastructure, but the government itself is doing it and giving you a return. Another example would be investing in high growth sectors passively with the intention of getting an institution to work your money and give you a competitive rate. What is competitive? Competitive is something that is above inflation, which is 7%. So above 7% is something that we need to be consciously aware when we are investing. Number two, above market rate. Above market rate would be above interest rates that are given by the bank. Fixed deposit accounts, 4 to 7% is a typical passive investment. So when you get above that, you are actually prudently investing. Energy is the currency in active investment. As our energy goes down, we are less competitive, we are less aggressive. So active investors have to as well get their fruitfulness and part of it invest it passively, so that when their energy has drained, their resources work for them. My name is SK from Gold Avenue Africa. It's my pleasure to speak to you about active and passive investors.